Hello, Libra. Thank you for joining me for another Astro Tarot reading. This is your general reading for Libra, Sun, Moon, and Rising for the month of May 2020. I'm reading from my bedroom. I'm recovering from plantar fasciitis and I'm an essential worker. I apologize for the light that keeps on changing. My bedroom is very sunny and we have a partly cloudy day, so this it's very difficult to keep on adjusting the light on the camera, so I apologize for that. And also for the movement. As I'm sitting in my bed, I have my laptop with me. I just decided I'm going to take the plunge. I'm going to do my readings and I'll do them from my bedroom because never say die, right? Okay, so this is for Libra Sun Moon Rising. If you don't know what your moon sign and your rising sign is, below this video is a link. Click on it. It'll take you to a website where you can generate a natal chart to determine what videos you can watch for your natal chart. Okay, tune into all the readings that you feel you resonate with, because this is a general reading. My channel is donation based. Thank you so much for valuing me and valuing my time, for the donations everyone has been sending my way. And please click like if you like my video, subscribe if you like my style, share my videos. It also helps me to keep me on the platform of a reading and here on YouTube, and I value each and every one of you. Thank you so much. So let's jump in and see what is energetically coming in for Libra during the month of May. So I have mentioned before that Venus will be going retrograde. This is trining your sign. So for all of us, there will be a reevaluation on money, what we value, relationships, okay? And I'm using my Thoth deck to read for Libra during this reading. So, excuse me, we have the Three of Swords. Some of us are speaking our truth. Some of us are realizing some disappointments in relationships, having to deal with conversations that truly cut to the heart, speaking your truth, having to deal with emotional truth, even though it hurts, saying it even though it hurts. You might have to deal with someone who is speaking their truth to you, or you might be speaking your truth to them. Some of you might also deal with third-party situations in love and romance, that they might be finding out about a third-party situation. Could potentially be, but not for all. And then we have the Strength card. So I feel like for some of you, you have your defenses up because of what was being said. You're trying to guard your heart and your emotions. You're putting up healthy boundaries. I also feel like you're letting people know how you want to be addressed, especially if someone has been speaking to you in a disrespectful way. I feel with Libra, it is in your diplomatic way, letting people understand what you allow and what you don't allow, how you want to be spoken to. But I feel it's also you putting down very clear boundaries on how you address other people as well. Some things that is coming up for discussion, there's going to be no negotiation, okay? There's some things that's just non-negotiable for Libra this month. So we do have Temperance coming in. So I feel like even though there is, a lot of things being said, sorry, just getting my angles right, things being said, maybe hurtful things, I feel some of you are recovering from this energy where you might have been wounded to the core for some of you. You're recovering from things that was said that was very hurtful. You're trying to find a middle way. You're trying to be, what's the word? Very tempered in how you express yourself, but also very tempered in what actions you're trying to, actions you want to take. I feel like for some of you, you're trying to find the middle path. That you don't want to rock the boat. You feel like there's been already enough drama, there's already been enough conflict. And this could also not just be this situation. I feel like to a certain extent there's this reevaluation because of Venus. Remember, Venus is your co-ruler, and Venus is your ruler, co-ruler of Taurus, okay? And I feel like you're going through this reevaluation to find the middle path, to find the diplomatic way, to let people know, even though you speak your truth, that enough is enough. Okay, you're trying to do it in a good way. You're trying to bring healing here. With this Temperance card, this is Archangel Gabriel stepping in, and Archangel Raphael stepping in to take people, or to blend people with very different temperaments, to give them the opportunity to work together, to give them the opportunity to um, find the beauty in their differences and how they can complement each other rather than breaking each other down all the time. I feel it is this is beautiful energy coming in for Libra this month. This is also card of alchemy. So I feel if you are working on healing yourself on heart level, I feel like some of you might even be recovering from illness in some way, shape, or form. That you are learning how to turn your all these heartaches and the obstacles that you have to endure. You're learning how to make it work for you instead of against you. You're turning your obstacles into stepping stones. Okay, I feel for some of you that is what's happening. But there's this beautiful creative energy that you are willing to take your time with things. You're not going to rush anything. You're going through a very patient phase, being very patient with yourself, being very patient with people around you, because you do have an understanding that there are broken hearts around you. You are dealing with painful situations for some of you. Okay, right. It's getting very. I've adjusted this. I've adjusted my camera so many times trying to keep up with the changing light. Now let's see if I can get it right again. I apologize for technical issues. Let's see. Will this work? Is this better? Okay, thank you for your patience. So we have the Three of Cups. So there will be, after this period, I do feel like with you working on your happiness, with you working on being patient, and finding the balance emotionally in your life, there will be, lightheartedness coming in for you because you've exhibited your qualities of mediation, diplomacy, allowing things to unfold. Okay, there's sort of like a spiritual connotation here where you are allowing things to unfold, and that brings in this beautiful energy of lightheartedness, celebration. Maybe you are celebrating a birthday of someone close. Maybe you're just deciding to get together after lockdown, being social, and to lighten up the mood a little bit, okay, by also bringing in people close to you which are also different in temperament, but they are uplifting, beautiful. I see laughter, Maybe some of you are making plans to bake away in the kitchen, get your baking on, work in some way, shape, or form with a recipe of success and happiness. Bringing joy into the home through your baking and your creativity, your beautiful people skills, okay? The ability to put people at ease and to make them feel comfortable. We have the Seven of Wands. So, Seven of Wands for me is having to stand your ground. I feel like in some way, shape, or form, you are moving forward. You are healing. If you're recovering from illness, this is you knowing what it is that you need to do to be able to persevere and see things through. Seven of Wands is about perseverance, taking a stand, willing to fight for what it is that you believe in. And I feel like at this point in time, I feel like you're going to, through your ability to communicate and have beautiful relationships with people in spite of having to deal with conflict and sadness, okay, that you will be able to you will be able to let them know what things it is that needs to be persevered in. And I feel like with Libra this month, you're going to encourage people to persevere in being flexible. You're going to encourage them to persevere in seeking higher knowledge, to persevere in with any sort of health regime that you have, or you encouraging people around you to have, improving your health, improving your diet, persevering with it, persevering with being patient, okay, and also encourage other people to practice the same. So we have the Five of Cups. So for some of you, I do feel like maybe there's a recovery from some sort of emotional loss. Okay? Something that you persevered with for a long time. But in the end, it was like, I mean, how long do you want to stick and persevere with something that just doesn't work? Until you finally have to come to the conclusion that yes, I can do and I can persevere in my own power to a certain to a certain extent. But when there's other people involved, we have to take that other person, even though they might be very different in temperament, we have to take into consideration that what they feel is important isn't necessarily the same thing that's important to you. Okay, so I feel like this month of May is going to bring in an energy. There is this awareness of you and how different you are to other people and other people's differences, and how you can work with people and the differences, how you can collaborate with people who are very different with you, but also to realize that if you had a vision and you had a certain what do I see here? If you had a vision of how a relationship would be, or how a relationship would turn out to be, whether this is professional or personal, I feel like this month is going to bring clarity as to where you might have overshot the mark with persevering with something that you saw in a certain way, and now learning to accept the person, the situation, with the how do I say it? With the miscalculation of how you projected it to be, is to recalibrate and to bring everything, that vision, back into sync so that it is workable. I hope you understand what I'm trying to say here. So please, if you need me to clarify, message me, okay? I will clarify. But I feel like for some of you, it's like you had this vision of a relationship, of a situation, a job, and you projected it. This is how it's going to unfold for me in the future, and you might have invested your energy in it. You persevered with it, okay? But now there's a sense of disappointment and loss. And in spite of your perseverance, it didn't turn out the way you thought it would be. And now you are learning to take that thing, that situation, that person, that relationship, to work with it, even though it turned out different, that you can take that different result in the way that it manifested, and you can still work with it in creating something beautiful. Okay, this is a deep reading for Libra. I feel you are going through some stuff, Libra, but you'll be coming out on the other side because your angels are helping you. One more card. Defeat. Okay, so for some of you, there's a lot of unstable energy here. So there's conflict. Okay, there is disappointment. There's loss. There is definitely, for some of you, relationships ending because of we agree to disagree. Okay, for some of you, there might be a recovering from a relationship that didn't work out this month. So you might be on the next step, recovering on heart level. Your angels helping you to find balance again in your life after having to deal with conflict and loss. These are all cards of loss. But there's a sense of perseverance. There's a sense of believing in the good in life in spite of the challenges that it brings. It's beautiful. And that you still find something to be happy about. You still connected to your joy and the people around you who uplift you in spite of everything. This is beautiful. So let's get you some I'm doing Messages from Your Angels by Doreen Virtue. And I know this is a heavy reading for Libra, okay? But so as I said, this you might want to tune into other readings that also resonate with you. Let's see what the angels have to say in the way of messages for Libra this month. What messages do the angels have for Libra for the month of May? Thank you. Archangel Michael. So I feel like you're definitely divinely guided and protected here during, if you resonate with this reading and it's very challenging, you are divinely guided. I am with you, giving you the courage to make life changes that'll help you work on your divine life purpose. So I feel like Archangel Michael is also the archangel of energetic protection. If you have people around you that is, maybe you're not the one who is directly, in the situation of conflict and loss. Maybe you're dealing with someone who is going through all these conflict and loss, and having the process, a lot of emotional, mental, depressive energy. So maybe you need to protect yourself, okay, energetically from people who's going through a tough time, because you might be energetically sensitive and absorb the emotions and their mental energy, okay? So Archangel Michael specifically is very close to you during this time. Thank you for watching, everyone. I love reading for you. Have a beautiful day. Light and light.